She was almost home, just a short walk across campus. Early morning, May 25, 1996. A college party had just ended. Kristen Smart was seen walking away, not alone, with a man named Paul Flores. She never made it home. No witnesses, no confirmed sightings, just silence, and questions that would take decades to answer. This is Evidence in Silence, where we examine missing person cases through timelines, evidence, and the questions left behind. Tonight's case, Kristen Smart, a 19-year-old student at California Polytechnic State University, who disappeared just steps from her dorm. There are cases that refuse to fade, stories suspended in time, lives interrupted without warning, without explanation. What remains are fragments, a final sighting, a final walk, a silence that endures. Kristen Denise Smart was born February 20, 1977. She grew up in Stockton, California, known as kind, friendly, and trusting. In 1996, she was finishing her freshman year at Cal Poly, studying architecture. Her family described her as independent, confident, and excited about her future. There was no indication she planned to leave, no reason to disappear. May 24, 1996, a Friday night. Kristen attended an off-campus party at Crandall Way. Witnesses later said she appeared intoxicated, struggling to walk. At some point she fell, hit her head. Around 2 a.m. the party began to clear. 3 students offered to help her back to campus: Cheryl Anderson, Tim Davis, and Paul Flores. They began walking together, but along the way, the group split. Tim Davis went ahead. Cheryl Anderson turned toward her dorm. That left Kristen, alone, with Paul Flores. Paul Flores later claimed he walked Kristen part of the way, toward her dorm, Santa Lucia Hall. He said she was alive when they separated. He said he watched her walk toward her building. But no one else ever saw her. No one reported seeing Kristen enter her dorm. Her roommate never saw her. Her belongings remained untouched. Her bed was never slept in. Kristen Smart was gone. At first, her disappearance was not treated as urgent. She was assumed to be a runaway. Days passed, then weeks. Searches began. Dogs were brought in. Cadaver dogs alerted near Paul Flores's dorm room. Inconsistent statements began to surface. Flores's behavior raised concerns. He had a black eye. He gave conflicting accounts of that night. But no body was found. And without a body, the case stalled. For years, there were no answers. Kristen's family continued searching, holding on to hope. Investigators revisited the case again and again. Paul Flores remained the primary suspect, but no charges were filed. Rumors spread. Witnesses came forward. Some described patterns of behavior. Others recalled things they had seen but never reported. Still, no resolution. More than 2 decades passed. In 2021, the case changed. New evidence, new searches. Properties connected to Paul Flores were examined. Investigators announced they believed Kristen Smart had been murdered. Paul Flores was arrested. Along with his father, Ruben Flores, the case finally moved to trial. In 2022, a jury found Paul Flores guilty of murder. Kristen's body has never been found. Kristen Smart never made it home. Her case became one of the longest-running missing person investigations in California history. A reminder of how easily someone can vanish and how long answers can take. But also, a reminder that silence does not erase truth. Someone always knows more. If you have information related to this case, contact local authorities. And remember, every missing person is someone's child, someone's friend, someone who deserves to be found. This has been Evidence in Silence. For those left behind, the waiting never truly ends. Answers remain somewhere beyond reach, hidden in memory, buried in silence.